How are you doing, everyone? We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you back to the Crypto Blitz, your home for all of your cryptocurrency needs. The name of your host is Ripple Van Winkle. I really hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. The day is Wednesday. At 7 o'clock in the evening, there will be a live show, the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Those live streams are fantastic. When they are successful, they typically attract a couple thousand people to attend. It is my hope that TikTok will remain connected this time. Each and every question will be answered by us. We are going to conduct an analysis of the entire cryptocurrency market. In what direction are we looking? What is the reason for our descent? Within the context of this episode, what exactly are the market makers doing to us? We are going to discuss the tweet that Monica Long sent out in which she discussed PayPal. This tweet is very intriguing to me because it seems as though we might be able to establish a partnership with Ripple that involves PayPal. Currently, we are able to recall that Brad Gullinghouse was present on stage alongside the CEO of PayPal. We are going to investigate Hyperwallet as well as the companies with which Ripple was partnered and which utilized Hyperwallet, as well as the individuals who purchased Hyperwallet. There is a lot that needs to be cooked. There is a lot that needs to be discussed. And is this the lowest price for XRP? Is this the best possible opportunity to make a purchase in your entire life? You don't need to worry about anything because I've got you covered already. A Bitcoin worth $88,338 ought to be our first order of business. Ethereum is currently trading at 2,457, representing a decrease of 1.11% over the course of the last 24 hours. There is currently an increase of 8.5%. At the same time that XRP is the mean lead at $2,000 and $2.27, USDT and USDC both continue to be pegged to the dollar. The total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies has not decreased by a significant amount, but it is attempting to return to $3 trillion, which is currently at $2,900 billion. The tweet was sent out not too long ago by a credible cryptocurrency, and it has been pretty freaking accurate. It informed us about how Bitcoin was about to develop and where it was going to become, the areas regarding which we required confirmation. I'm going to blow this up for those of you who are looking at the screen, and then I'm going to tell you how to understand this. According to him, in order to validate the breakout on Bitcoin, we needed to clear approximately 106,000. On the contrary, that did not take place. We actually zoom in even further on that range, which has been stuck between 90 and 100,000, and Bitcoin has been stuck in that range. Indeed, it was somewhere between 94,000 and 97,000. Simply put, it was stated by credible crypto that if we are unable to make the breakout above 106, we should pay attention because there is a possibility that Bitcoin will experience some downward movement. This is how he believes things are going to turn out in the end. He does believe that we will be able to sweep into approximately 82000, give or take, and then be able to see a little bit of relief back up to that $98,000 region. In the event that we are able to break above 1.8, we have the potential to shoot up to 115, 120, and other levels before we get the final retest right around 88,000 before the full send back up. And this is what you should be paying attention to when we look at Bitcoin. The question that we should be asking is, how low did it really go? You can see that the dip occurred around 86,000, and when we look at this 86,000, and when we look at this, the fact that it kind of plays into this chop region is, as you know, would it be possible to exert downward pressure on Bitcoins, or do we still have some downward movement in it? Only time will tell. But when we look at the chart, when we look at the 21.8 and 50 EMA, and when we look at moving averages, we are under everything, and we have the strong reversal to the downside, which began yesterday. It has not yet recovered. That in order for this to recover and break back to the upside, it must first recover. For approximately 92000, we need to clear. Consequently, we are not yet out of the woods as of yet. Perhaps we should go up. There is a possibility that we will initiate the bullish push to the upside, but you are aware of the target. It is 92,000. 92K reverts Bitcoin sentiment to that of a bullish investor. This was published by Michael Branch. A piece of writing was published by us. Even though XRP has just taken a significant hit, there are analysts who believe that this could be the generational bottom, the kind of dip that sets up a massive opportunity opportunity for the cryptocurrency. Recuperate yourself. The article can be found right here. In light of the fact that XRP has a history of recovering stronger after experiencing price crashes in the past, it is evident that traders are currently pondering whether or not history will repeat itself. However, it is stated that the most recent price drop of XRP has sparked a debate among analysts, with some suggesting that this is the case. At the same time, they discuss another token that made a move that is comparable to this one, that there is a possibility that it will not be seen again for many years. When we look at the trends from the past, we can see that XRP has experienced steep drops in price in the past, only to recover even more powerfully. For example, in 2020, as a result of the lawsuit filed by the SEC, we witnessed it crash, and in 2017, during the bear market, we witnessed XRP lose more than 70% of its value before experiencing a significant recovery. Assuming that XRP continues to exhibit the same patterns that it did in 2017 and 2017, we are looking at an absolutely incredible price recovery and price rebound that can get us between that $8 to $13 region in 2020. However, it is important to keep in mind that the first steps were $4 to $5 by the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter, which will open the floodgates for those higher targeted regions. Meanwhile, Monica Long retweeted a post on the Bloomberg cryptocurrency website that discussed the future of the cryptocurrency market. Within the scope of this year, PayPal intends to incorporate its stablecoin into a greater number of its products in an effort to fulfill the requirements of all of its merchants through a single platform. As a response, Monica says that sounds a little bit familiar. The entire platform that they have established for all of the banks, financial institutions, and payment providers to use is referred to as RippleNet. At first glance, it appears that PayPal is attempting to imitate Ripple's operations. The question that needs to be answered is whether or not PayPal is going to reinvent the wheel here. On the other hand, is PayPal going to make use of a solution that has already been developed and made available? The fact that PayPal acquired Hyperwallet 7 years ago is probably the most interesting aspect of this situation. Based on this information, it is stated that PayPal has reached an agreement to acquire the fintech Hyperwallet system for a sum of $400 million. However, can you tell me whether the company used cash or XRP to pay for the processing of payments for the acquisition? None of that is important to me at all. In this context, the fact that Hyperwallet is utilized by Amazon, Uber, WeChat, Airbnb, and HomeAway is of particular interest to me. Who among you remembers those slides that Stefan Thomas used to use when he was working for Ripple? I believe it was somewhere between the years 2018 and 2019, and back then he was giving presentations using his slides. There was discussion about Airbnb, Uber has been brought up by him. Then when Ashish Birla mentioned Amazon at one of his press conferences, I don't say press conference because that's not the right word, he's not a sports player. At one of his demo showcases up in Canada, he said that partners like Amazon were important to him. After that, we learn about Hyperwallet, which many of us have forgotten about. However, it is important that you do not forget this, folks. Ripple's PEM partner, and they had been working with Ripple and using XRP for quite some time, Thunes announced, that they took Hyperwallet, which is a service offered by PayPal, and integrated it. According to the statement, the partnership broadens the range of payout options available to merchants in the Asia-Pacific region. This development makes it possible for customers of HyperPay Wallet to transfer money to more than 450 million mobile wallets and bank accounts in countries such as Bangladesh, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, South Korea, and Vietnam. According to a report published by Deloitte in 2024, accounts for nearly 70% of the total spending on digital at XRP to the Thunes. The question that needs to be answered is whether or not they are connected here. And after that, take a listen to this short video that we have here. Please allow me to make certain that the sound has been transferred to the headphones so that all of you are able to hear this, because in this video clip composed by Mark Uskill, it is discussing an order could be placed for XRP to serve as the foundational layer for national banking. Pay attention, that will most likely take place. You know, the other stuff, there is a lot of talk that they will expand beyond just Bitcoin to now, you know, XRP and Cardano and Hedera. I am aware of this. On top of that, take a look at those pioneers. Have been keeping a close relationship with the administration as well as with Eric, and I believe that Eric is the one who is driving a lot of this, his son.